Hey everyone, so today we went to Chinatown in London and we were at one of the most popular bakeries there, Kowloon Bakery.
So we bought a few treats and goodies in this box that we're gonna try.
Right, so we have got a few different ones. The first one is very popular. So this is called bun tart or egg tart. This one doesn't look too flaky, actually. But
I think the ones in restaurants are better, but...
Okay, give it a try. Not bad.
Compared to some, the pastry is a bit more heavy.
They've got two different types.
Well, custard's
They've got this one, which is the flaky pastry, and then they've got the other one, which is like
dense,
dense, short crust. If it was fresher, I think it would be nicer. Definitely. Moving on.
Pandan.
Yes.
So this is a pandan roll.
This is like my favourite one ever with the cream. Look at that.
They're very fluffy and light, but for me it's a little bit dry. Next up we have this, what is it called?
This is winter melon cake. So this is like really popular, but I don't think you've ever tried it, have you? I've had it like once, but I didn't really like it, I don't think. But that was like 5 years ago. So this is winter melon cake or wife cake, I think they call it. So it's got like thin,
it's gooey inside.
Thin pastry, thin crust of flaky pastry on the outside, and then they've got winter melon, whatever that is, on the inside, and almond paste. So this is a new one. We never get this.
I can't even do it, it's so dry.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this.
I don't like this.
No wonder why we no wonder why we don't get this.
Bolo bao.
Okay.
This is one of my faves, I think. It's like it's a bun with like this kind of sweet crust on top. They call it kind of like a pineapple bun, don't they? But I don't really taste pineapple.
Yeah, it's pineapple bun. It's because of the outside, the crust looks apparently like a pineapple. So it's got all like the rough.
But it's actually just like a sweet crust.
Yeah.
On top.
So let's give this a try. Let's see how this one is. This is probably one of my favourites as well. Very simple, but really nice.
Next is the char siu bao.
Char siu bao.
So it's like a pork bun.
Yeah, pork bun. I think they use the same dough or bread as the pineapple one actually, but it's got the meat in the middle instead.
So this is the only savoury one we got actually, wasn't it?
Yeah. This is the only savoury.
That's what it looks like inside. It smells very...
I don't normally get this.
Porky.
You know they have it at dim sum as well, but they have it in the steamed bun, not this baked one. But loads of people like this normally, so give it a try.
This is not my favourite. Oh, I don't really like this.
It needs to be warm, I think. It's like cold. Are you supposed to eat it cold?
Just cold meat inside.
Or we're gonna get ill.
I don't really like the flavour, or I don't really like this.
It's alright, it's not too bad, but
it's not my favourite.
Not the best.
On to the last one, which is called gai mi bao. It's basically like a custard inside with like desiccated coconut. Desiccated coconut inside, mixed with in the custard, isn't it? This is one of my favourites actually.
Yeah, this one is normally really nice. Let's take it. Oh, look at that.
You see that custard, and you can see the coconut flakes in that.
Yeah, that does look good actually. This one is actually really nice though.
Yeah.
That middle bit, the coconut, desiccated coconut, is like pretty sweet, but then the bread is has
not
no
very
sweetness,
sweet, yeah. So it balances out well. So now we're gonna rate from worst to best.
My worst will have to be the winter melon cake. You can see we haven't eaten much of it. So I think just because it's a bit like claggy and there's not much, to me there's not much flavour. It's just not very appealing when you eat it.
Doesn't look appealing either.
I'm sorry all those people who love winter melon cake. Then for 5th place I would say the pork bun, cha sao bao. So this one is a bit sweet as well, this meat. And I know some people like sweet pork in it, because this is like one of the most popular buns. But for me, nah, doesn't really do it. The 4th place we have, this is actually really hard, 4th place. I would say, it's really hard. I would say this one, the pineapple bun. 3rd place is this one. So this one is the gaimi bao, it's called, with the desiccated coconut. This and the egg tart was very hard to choose between. I would say the egg tart just edges it because I like the flaky pastry. So that would be my 2nd place. And the top one is the pandan roll. So this one is my favourite because it's just so airy. So light and airy, the pandan. I don't know how they get it so perfect. What about you?
My worst, I don't think it's any surprise. It's the winter melon cake. Just look at it, it just looks like so gooey inside and the pastry is just so powdery.
But then I guess Chinese like those kind of desserts that are not sweet.
The next is gonna have to be the pork bun. Just, the filling just tastes weird. It's too sweet, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, the flavour of it is just, I'm not liking it. I don't like it at all. 4th, this is quite tough.
Hard to see.
I'd have to agree with you and say the pineapple bun actually, just because it is just bread with a bit of a sweet crust on top, you know. Nothing really fancy, I guess. 3rd would have to be the now broken pandan slice.
Why?
I like this, but it's just a little bit dry for me. It needs a bit more cream.
What do you mean?
My 2nd place would have to be, it's really hard to choose between the custard tart and the custard bun. But I would say 2nd place would be the custard tart, the tan tart. Just because this is not the best one I've had.
Do you know which ones are good as well? The mini ones.
Yeah.
The ones you get in like
this.
dim sum at the end, they're like really small. So it's like literally like 2 bites. But those are normally just like, I don't know, they're just really nice, those ones. I don't know if they're fresh or not.
I do like that, but I have had better. 1st place is the custard bun. The desiccated coconut. I just really like this. The filling is sweet, but the outside is not. The actual bread is not. So I just think it goes really well together.
So those are just 6 things you can get from a Chinese bakery.
Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe and give it a like.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Bye.
Bye. So I think this is deep fried, but it looks really juicy. And then there's no, I don't know if there's noodles.
There's no noodles.
There's no noodles.